Okay, good morning, everybody. First, I want to say a brief word about the horrific accident at DCA. I've been briefed on it, and I'm continuing to monitor the situation. Our hearts go out to everyone who was impacted by this horrific incident at DCA. We're praying for the victims, the families, and our brave responders, first responders, as we monitor the situation. But I have to tell you, I just watched President Trump's news conference. Listen, it's one thing for internet pundits to spew off conspiracy theories. It's another for the President of the United States to throw out idle speculation as bodies are still being recovered and families still being notified. It just turns your stomach. Now to the issue at hand. Well, this week, the American people saw firsthand just how destructive the impact of Project 2025 could be. In the blink of an eye, Donald Trump ordered OMB to illegally freeze trillions of dollars in federal funding for families, kids, hospitals, fire stations, police officers. It affects every single community in my state and in every one of our states. Thankfully, Senate Democrats and the American people fought back and made our voices heard, and Trump was forced to retreat, rescinding his disastrous memo. But make no mistake about it, as long as Russel Vought is Donald Trump's pick for OMB director, Americans can be virtually certain he will try again to illegally seize funding for their communities. Given the unlawful behavior of OMB this week, Senate Democrats will not move an inch to advance Mr. Vought's nomination any further. If Mr. Vought, chief architect of Project 2025, intends to continue to break the law at OMB and cause harm to our communities, he should return to the committee and explain himself, how this policy happened, and exactly what the path forward will be. The hearing that the committee held was before the funding freeze was issued. And the future of our hospitals and our schools and our food banks and our law enforcement should not be in the hands of an ideologue who substitutes the rule of law with his own ultra-right ideology. That's the risk of elevating someone like Russel Vought. Vought was evasive in his hearing when asked about the funding freeze, but his actual plan was put on full display this week. What he told the committee and what he did were opposites. And that's why what he did was so gross, so devastating, so dumb. Mr. Vought needs to return to the committee to give the American people some honest answers, or at least some comprehension as to what the hell happened this week and what the plan is moving forward. So, I fully support the committee's decision not to participate in this sham process. I salute Senator Merkley for his leadership and strength on this issue, and all the members of the committee for agreeing. The real solution, of course, is for President Trump to just drop Vought's nomination altogether. If confirmed, he's going to become baggage, certainly for the American people, but also for the administration, as this week's incident has made so clear. What happened this week should be a lesson to President Trump that following Russel Vought and Project 2025 is a loser for America, but also a loser for Donald Trump. He had to backtrack with his tail between his legs. Mr. Vought will be the architect of more losing for President Trump. So, in conclusion, though the Trump administration failed in this tactic, it's no secret that they will try to find another. And when they do, I promise you that our Budget Committee, led by Ranking Member Merkley, and that Senate Democrats will be there to call it out, fight back, and defend American families. Senator Merkley, and I thank the members of the committee for inviting me to come today.